Hey everyone, Phobos here today. No build guides today, but I just wanted to know, or to let people know where I've been, um, especially since I seem to have gotten YouTube. So basically, I've been just preparing for the 2.6 release, and I pretty much finished build content that I wanted to release for now. So I've been kind of just doing dry runs and stuff of the whole start and everything like that. I'm not gonna be going probably like super hard, as I'm only playing with like one friend, I believe. We're gonna do like a duo thing, which is still really helpful because you can split up a lot of the content that way. But it's not gonna be like as efficient as some of the larger parties you're probably gonna see on the ladder. So I'll be streaming all that at twitch.tv/Cruella with two A's at the end, and I'll link that in the description. I'll provide a link to the stream, so if anybody wants to check that out when the game goes live on Friday at I think 3 p.m. Eastern time, then feel free to do that. Um, I'll try and commentate a little bit probably during the stream, but it's probably gonna be I might be like relatively focused, so if the commentary is not that great, don't be too hard on me right away. But like once the first 2 days pass and I get my characters in a relatively good spot, then I'll be able to be like more informative and stuff when I stream. But yeah, and then I'll also continue posting guides at that point. I've been also doing a lot of theory crafting in addition to like the dry run stuff. So I do have some new builds for you guys, and I was gonna post them actually as theory craft things, but I normally like to at least play the build to at least like level 80 or something to see if it'll kind of even be like semi-viable for like a new player and before I post the guide to my channel. Because what I don't want to do is just like theory craft the build and then forget something or have it have like some fatal flaw and then post it on the channel and then tons of people um, play the build and find out it sucks or something like that. So yeah, like the builds don't have to be perfect when they hit the channel, I guess, but they need to be at least functional and playable, uh, especially for newer players. So that's kind of like the idea there, and that's why I haven't been posting as many build videos in the past couple of days. But yeah, I have a guide coming up for Righteous Fire Totems, I think. There's gonna be one. I'm still not actually sure what I'm gonna start the league with, but I pretty much like I have it down to like 3 builds. I know what I'm gonna do with all of them, so I really just have to like pick one between now and the time the league starts. But easier considering now we get access to all the skill gems in Act 3, so that's really nice. But it's either gonna be Righteous Fire totems for Berserker, and my friend and I have theory craft the build. Does pretty well. I think it's like 4 to 500k ignite on bosses or burning damage on even on bosses and stuff like that. So it's pretty strong. It uses Soul Mantle, and the idea is basically that because Soul Mantle got buffed, the in terms of the spell totem becoming a higher level, you actually get more Righteous Fire damage now. Because originally I had thought that the life of the totem just scaled with your level, because that's what it kind of seems like when you go to the wiki. But I think what it is those values that they give you are actually based off a level 20 spell totem. So if your totem is like below level 20, you're missing out on like tons of totem life and stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna be a really strong one, I think. And then I also have a poison shockwave totem build that I'm doing with the new chest. Not the new chest, but that chest that gives blood magic and something like that. That seems like a really strong chest, and I have an idea to kind of make it good, but I'm just trying to work out a couple kinks. So I'm not really sure if that's going to be the starter, or I might just start with the freeze pulse totems or something like that, because the Inquisitor build is pretty strong. And with the new Mind over Matter nodes, it definitely gave a bit of a buff to survivability, and then with the Winds of change, you get more movement speed, and then the uh, Soul Mantle got buffed, as I said, so pretty much like everything involving that build got buffed, as well as the actual um, totems themselves, because now we're going to be able to have GMP, and we're going to have the multiplier basically taken off the jewel. So, or well, not the jewel, but like we're not gonna have to use a Rain of Splinters, so we're gonna not have to deal with that reduction. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And yeah, like I said, so as I level these builds and kind of get them going, I'll post more information. I'm probably just gonna cover the build that I push with at first because I think I'm gonna try and take it to a really high level. Like I'm gonna try and like shape my maps properly and or my atlas properly and stuff like that, and crank out a decently high level and really farm some currency on it. So you probably won't hear like a ton of it. You won't have a ton of build information for a while coming from me, but yeah, I guess what I can do too is if you guys want any information on those builds, feel free to PM me. My Reddit name is, you can either PM me on YouTube or you can leave a comment on YouTube or you can PM me on Reddit. Building um, simulation stuff I have for those other builds, and if you want it, and then it'll be basically like a try on your own. Like it's like a like take your own risk type of deal where I haven't actually played this yet, but I'm planning on playing it. But I have the idea, so if you want to mess around with it before I do, I'll give you the links and stuff like that, so you can do it like that, and then I'll make a formal video once I get around to playing the build. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, feel free to join me tomorrow on Twitch. Should be starting from the very beginning as long as things go fine with the servers and stuff, and hopefully it should be a lot of fun. So, thank you very much for watching, and hope to see some of you guys tomorrow.